YouTube Zam, it's your boy Zell back with another banger. In this video, Devin Haney agrees to fight Shakur Stevenson. Nah, I'm not gonna call him Sugar. He ain't a sugar yet. He gotta prove to be a sugar. He gotta fight everybody. But it all started with a guy on Twitter saying this is the 50-50 fight at its finest. Real Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur said, promise, you don't even gotta ask me twice. And Devin Haney said, agreed. So, I mean, he agreed, and I believe that Shakur asked him what weight after that. I think Shakur asked him what weight after he said agreed. So, they talking a lot. They giving it up on Twitter. Um, so yeah, yeah, they talking on Twitter. They say they won't fight each other, and Shakur was asking what weight. It don't matter what weight, just make the fight happen. Y'all could catch weight, just make the fight happen. And I want to talk about the competitive nature of these two guys, right? We know both of these guys don't like to lose. Even when Devin Haney was getting pummeled by Ryan Garcia, he kept coming forwards because he refused to lose. And that's the type of gameness you expect out of a world champion. You feel me? Shakur Stevenson hasn't really faced any crazy adversity. The most adversity he's faced in his career was versus Edwin De Los Santos when he said he went into the fight with an injured hand. So we seen Shakur first face adversity, and he was trying to get out of there. Honestly, we seen Devin Haney face adversity, and he kept coming, and he shouldn't have, but he kept coming. Like, he should have stopped, but he kept coming. So that go to show their temperaments are different, right? When they say there's two reactions to being hit or to being pushed, and there's fight or flight. We seen Devin Haney reaction is fight. We know Shakur Stevenson's reaction is flight. So these two guys versus each other would be very interesting. It would be extremely technical. We know Shakur Stevenson is a defensive counterpunching southpaw. Devin Haney is a jab first, a technical orthodox fighter, jab first, a right hand every so often. So it's gonna be a very competitive, technical fight, and whoever land a cleaner punch is gonna win. I want to see one of these dudes drop their nuts, though. I'm trying to see somebody, at least one person, get hurt to prove that somebody got to separate themselves when these two guys fight. Somebody got to get hurt. Now, it might not be a knockdown. When these dudes fight, somebody's legs got to go out. Somebody got to get shook. Somebody got to separate themselves. I feel like in a fight this technical, the winner is usually decided by who lands more punches or who hurts their opponent the most when a fight is extremely technical. You feel me? Whoever can land a rear hand the most is going to win this fight. If Shakur Stevenson can line up Devin Haney with that left hand, if Devin Haney can line up Shakur with that right hand and they be able to hurt each other and wobble each other, I feel like that's going to be the winner of this fight. And whoever takes away their opponent's lead hand most consistently. I know Shakur is used to fighting orthodox fighters, but can Devin Haney establish outside foot position while controlling Shakur's right hand? If he can do that, it's going to be a long night for Shakur because he's going to have to spam that left hand. You feel me? So really, whoever wins this fight between these guys is who controls the space and lands the power hand more consistently. Right? That's what it's all about when you're having a match like this. Devin Haney then fought a southpaw, one of the best southpaws on earth, Lomachenko, and he did a good job, a good game plan. He might try to use that same strategy against Shakur. Control the right hand and throw that body shot. Try to hit Shakur in his liver. You feel me? Or just try to set him up. Set him up. You know what I mean? But to be completely honest, this fight, if it happened now, I would accept it, but it's a little bit late, just a little bit. Because these dudes were supposed to fight like 3 years ago. Right after Devin Haney defeated Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson started running his mouth, right? Shakur Stevenson started saying, I'll fight you, I'll beat you, I'm going to whoop you, right? And that was weird because they were supposed to be friends. You know how Shakur and Keyshawn saying they would never fight each other right now because they friends? That was supposed to be Devin and Shakur back then, but Shakur was like, send me the contract. So Devin sent them a contract. And what did Shakur do? Shakur turned it down because it was a 25% split, which was some weird political stuff. And I understand you could have negotiated for more money, but just turning the contract down was crazy. You could have said, I want 30%. Or you could have been, I want 35, I want 40%. But he just turned it down. And it's funny because Shakur turned down this contract, but when he sent Frank Martin the same split and Frank turned it down, he told Frank Martin he a duck. When Frank Martin did exactly what Shakur did, Shakur called Frank a duck. So what does that make Shakur? Did he duck Devin? You feel me? But yeah, Shakur, he know he wrong for that. That's why he trying to get it back. That's why he want the opportunity. Now he know he wrong for turning that fight down. Now he wants another opportunity versus Devin. Devin trying to make the fights happen. Devin ain't gonna turn down no good contract. You feel me? If it's a good contract, Devin ain't turning it down. Um, and we have to be on Shakur case more consistently because we get that take for not fighting nobody, this, and that. But Shakur Stevenson been he's received contracts and turned them down, bro. He received a contract for Devin from Devin, turned it down. He received a one fight deal from Tank, he turned it down because he said he wanted a rematch clause. So Shakur Stevenson been turning down a lot of smoke, and we gotta keep be on him about that. We can't just let him go because he be saying people ducking him, but he turning down contracts. You feel me? So when he accept the contract, I'll believe him. You feel me? Keyshawn also said he would be open to fighting Shakur. So we got to talk about that. Them two guys gonna have to fight, and one of them gonna have to leave the division. You feel me? And Shakur gonna be the one to leave because Keyshawn just got there. You feel me? But yeah, it's just interesting how boxing works. Boxing is weird. Guys say one thing, do another, and they critique somebody else for doing what they've done. It's kind of weird. Canelo said Benavidez is too big, but Canelo done been too big for a lot of guys. Didn't he beat up Amir Khan, Kell Brook? He beat up a lot of small dudes, Jermell Charlo, but he walk around talking about Benavidez too big. So boxing weird. These dudes do weird shit. But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this to next.